Now that we have these two rectangles at the bottom, we need to actually group them together so that way we can have it go back behind the footer text and it will kind of stay in the background behind the cat mascot and several other things. So we're going to go in here first of all and find eventually the group tool, which is not under this alignment tool, but the next thing down, and we're going to choose group. Then we're going to go ahead and send this all the way to the back. This grouped object now is sent to the back. Notice now that the date footer and the footer and also the slide number footer now show up so we can actually show those on our slides. Next thing we want to do is to choose insert so we can put in the mascot and we'll make it the appropriate size. So we're going to go in and choose pictures and insert and find where you located your mascot earlier, where you saved your school mascot or your business logo. Once we've inserted it, it's going to be very large. You need to get it down to a size where it will fit within the white box. I know automatically that the size that's going to work for me is going to be 0.51 height, which will then lock into a 0.54 width. It's almost a square object. We'll bring it down, but I also know the exact location as far as vertically where it needs to go, as far as from the top left corner. So I've got those numbers also. May be very similar for yours too, but what you need to do is to use your arrow tools. Click on your mascot and use your arrow tools to nudge it down, to move it down to that location. You just want to be sure that it's not going to touch the edges. So we're going to get the cat down there, and you're going to notice it's going to be right up at the top a little bit. And that's not good. It needs to kind of go down just a little bit. So we're going to zoom in so we can get a little bit closer. And we're going to select the mascot once again and use our arrow tool on our keyboard to bump it down just a little bit. So let's once again select it. Use the arrow tool to bump it down some on the keyboard.